So, willkommen zurück zu Hercule Poirot. Morde des Herrn ABC. Wir sind gerade
The
beim
old
Mord.
man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
So, in dem Moment greift der Mörder an.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Die Kehle durchschneiden.
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Wunderbar. Die nächste Rekonstruktion ist fertig. Aha.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Alexander Bonaparte Kast.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes, indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that. Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Seit dem Krieg. Also er wird im Ersten Weltkrieg gedient haben. Wir sind ja, glaube ich, im Jahre 35, wenn ich mich richtig erinnere. Ja. Was ist los?
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a
Natürlich.
fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
Be prepared.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Okay. Sie haben einen veränderbaren Gegenstand erhalten. Wählen Sie dafür den Gegenstand in Ihrem Inventar aus und klicken Sie auf das Symbol. Es ist nur dann zugänglich, wenn eine Veränderung möglich ist. Ja, komm, geh weg da. Gibt es was zu sehen? Hä? Hallo?
I ought to concentrate on my guests. Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
Okay, die beiden haben wir.
Donald is always on edge.
Augenringe. Geballte Hände. Ja gut, das geballt ist jetzt sehr...
Leave me alone.
Hier ist was.
Leave me alone.
Okay, hier ist irgendwas. Aber was ist denn da? Ach komm, geh mal in den Indiz.
Donald
Der
Fraser is very
Rasierschnitt.
nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself. She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time. She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she make herself beautiful for him?
Ach ja, die stand hier auf ihn. Das ist ja die Schwester von der B-Tante. So, jetzt gehen wir nochmal zu den beiden hier rüber. Ah,
The
jetzt
song
geht's.
says, "Sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel. Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde." That's what the song says.
Says.
I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Ah, ist schon soweit.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Megan, dear girl, please be patient.
Mr. Poirot, how dare you address me by my first name?
Please excuse me, mademoiselle. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name, by chance, starts with P.
Must we go into that?
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard, did your sister say she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Insistieren.
Allons, surely sisters have no secrets.
She never spoke about any of that to me. Do you believe me or do I have to repeat myself? Betty knew I didn't approve of her behavior. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Der Mörderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
So, ist der Mörder clever? Der Mörder hat Methoden und bereitet sie gründlich vor. Er vergisst nie seine intrigante Unterschrift. Nein? Brillant. Ist der Mörder selbstsicher? Ja, dadurch, dass er die Mordankündigung schreibt, würde ich sagen. Ne, ist falsch. Dann, dass er sich gründlich vorbereitet, ist eigentlich auch kein Zeichen von Selbstsicherheit. ABC? Nee, auch nicht. Dann ist es... Ah, so, das war das in Endover. Mhm. Ist der Mörder ein Verführer? Jawohl, da hatten wir es gerade schon gehabt. Mag der Mörder Züge? Nee. Ein Kurzbuch, vielleicht mag der Mörder Züge. Sehr gut. Mag Züge. Ist der Mörder impulsiv? Nein. Weil er sich gründlich vorbereitet. So, ist der Mörder großzügig? Jawohl, das...
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter.
Okay, dann benutzen wir die kleinen grauen Zellen.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ja, das hat er doch gerade schon gesagt. Wieso wiederholt er sich? So, was haben die Opfer gemeinsam? Betty ging neben Donald mit anderen Männern aus. Die Leiche war noch warm. Betty hatte einen Freund. Das erste Opfer hieß Asher. Sir Michael Clark. Asher Clark. Jetzt müsste Betty Bernard noch haben. Man könnte jetzt, aber Sir Michael Clark war kein Stimmprobleme. Der ist ein Arzt im Ruhestand. Brutalen Ehemann, nahm Medikamente gegen Husten. Und war ein Arzt im Ruhestand. Das wird irgendwie passen.
The first two victims suffered from bad throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
Okay, dann bin ich mal gespannt, was jetzt auf uns zukommt.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I have to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Are you leaving Cheston for good?
Miss Grey very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs, but naturally she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
Sie hat jetzt nicht reagiert. Schauen wir uns nochmal die Notizen jetzt an. Sie reagiert auf Franklin Clarks Annäherungsversuche. Sie ist weise.
It is now the right time.
Okay, dann gehen wir erstmal zu Lady Clark nach oben.
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer. This poor woman is very ill.
Schmerzmittel, geballte Hände und abwesender Blick.
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
Schauen wir mal, ob Lady Clark sprechen kann.
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing. The Clark residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
Naja. Dann schauen wir uns den mal an.
Here is the skeleton key. April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra. Lady Clark is in pain.
Gut. Ist das hier der Medikamentenschrank?
It is now the right time. Lady Clark is in pain. Lady Clark is in...
Wo ist denn dieser blöde Medikamentendingens?
Lady Clark is in... Lady Clark is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine to his...
So, da ist nix. Wo ist denn dieser scheiß Schrank?
Lady Clark is in...
Gut, dann machen wir auf jeden Fall jetzt erstmal den Schnitt. Ah, da ist er.
It's closed.
Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss.